not so much a 4-point swing, but a definite 18-man swing because, yes, Kiraz goes to 18th man for the New South Wales Blues, but Matt Burton has been released from his duties for that. So there's 30K, a bit lighter for Matty Burton. Reece Walsh is the 18th man for Queensland. So there's the big one. And the big one, speaking about number one, Selwyn Cobb O'Brien.
You're back in Jersey 1.
Back in Jersey 1.
We like it.
So that's how they're playing that. Gemmet Shibasaki, he's off for duties as well. Carrigan, Haas and Walsh. For the Bulldogs, they miss Saluka Fafita, Kiraz, Mann, King and Crichton. So Jackie Todd's back in the extended squad. My mail is, Brian.
Yep.
This kid, Jack Todd, everyone healthy.
Yeah.
Grand final day, he would be in the 17.
Is this the kid that broke his arm twice?
Yep.
Like different arms? Yep. Well, where's my man, Jack Underhill? I like the cut of his jib.
He's 23.
Yep. He's my man. He's he's my Norwich rising star. Him and a guy, him and a guy called Jack Elsgood. I think they're going to do
Matt Rodwell. I think
they're going to do well too. I like this other kid down in Cronulla. Apparently, he's a Queenslander and he's got a rank tats and half a finger. Matt Rogers, and doesn't turn up to work on Mondays.
Okay, what about the Raiders taking the Dragons? Brian?
Okay, well, let's go. I'm going to go straight to the carnage that is the St. That's mine. Thanks, Shug.
Every week.
Every week you do that. Get your feet off.
Game,
get your feet off my new disinfected rug. Okay, injuries are plenty and no Valdust. Valdust is in Origin. So, Sione Fainu, Tyrell Sloan, Raymond Fatila Mariner, Loco Pacifica Tonga, Sele, Molo, they're all coming back into the 17
Michael.
for the trip.
Yes.
Hamish Stewart's gone, Luciano's gone, Nathan Lawson's gone, Toby Couchman's gone. Oh, this is heavy.
Oh, Lawson's gone.
Yeah, Lawson
after a double.
Lawson was awesome.
Scapula.
Oh.
Corey Horsburgh, who I feel should be in the Origin team, but we don't really care, Queensland. He's going to go from lock to prop because our man, Josh Papali'i, is in Origin. Morgan Smithies, hello Smithies, is promoted from the bench, and he's going to be number 13. And Trey Mooney added onto the interchange bench. Sorry, Brooksy, but this could be a 13-plus jobby. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Brooksy, can you take us to the 2017 Grand Final, the Cowboys and the Melbourne Storm?
Hang on, can I do
Hang
this?
on, holding.
You know, back to the.
You know when Matthew Johns got the feeling of a hat trick? I'm feeling a hat trick for Ethan Strange. There, I said it.
Oh.
3 tries, Ethan Strange. Chromie, please, Mitch. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Just make the noise.
Strange is the Mickey.
Strange is the Mickey.
If they won the comp, he could win the Clive. There you go.
I'm happy with that.
Yes.
What if he was in the sauna? What if he's in the sauna with you the day before a grand final?
Strange.
Yeah, wearing a pair of NBs and with skins on.
Oh, yeah.
Talking an American accent. What are you saying to him?
Oh, I'm saying get into a big boy.
God, you've got no game. Even if you get in a Ballarat at any time today. Let's go.
Yeah, Ethan Strange on Sports Day tomorrow, guys. I thought I'd give them a little plug. Matt Rogers, maybe. Who knows? Cowboys Storm. Saturday, 7:35 up there in Townsville. Tommy Duffy takes over at halfback. Your man, Fletch. Yeah. I think it's still on the wall. Rookie of the Year, 2024.
Yeah.
He's eligible.
He's still eligible.
This is his last game because you can play up to 4. God, I'm a bad judge.
So Tommy Dearden, he replaces Tommy Dearden in the halves. There's a few more absences from Origin. Ruben Cotter, Jeremiah Nanai,
number 14,
Reece Robson,
number 14.
Hello. Wow. Hello.
Yeah, Jonah and the Whale.
Haven't they got a production line? Seriously.
No wonder he didn't. He knocked Newcastle back, didn't he?
Yeah.
To re-sign.
Okay, I'll keep going. Jordan McLean, he will be in the starting lineup, I believe. Yes, he'll be in jersey number 8. He returns from a calf injury. Johnny Bateman's back from a groin injury. Harrison Edwards takes over at hooker. And Kai O'Donnell starts in the back row. Mackay Cutter's hooker. Temple Kalepo makes his NRL debut off the bench.
Temple. Webster and Temple.
Kalepo. Storm, the loss of Coates and Suafar Longo for origin and injury, respectively, sees Grant Anderson, Broncos bound, slide to the wing with Kane Bradley coming in. Bradley's a bit of a target in the air, isn't he?
I think he's got a little bit of the penguin about him.
Yeah, he does.
Doesn't he?
He's Graham Bradley.
Hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got Bradley.
Graham, Keegan, Bradley.
Oh,
Could be a relative.
Ancestry.com.
Let's have a look.
/NRL.
It's a fake. That.
Anyway.
Are they still sponsoring us, by the way?
Yes, they are.
Oh, they're good.
Joe
I like
Joe Chan is named at centre. That's interesting. Tyron Wishart replaces Munster at 5'8". Well, Bronson Garlick comes in for Harry Grant at hooker. Jonah Pezzett, number 14, as you mentioned, joins the bench in the utility role. Tui Kamika comes in at prop, and Nelson Asafa Solomona slides to lock to cover for Trent Loiero. Plenty of origin outs in this game too, boys. Stefano's on duty, so that means Lazarus Varlepu. And Adi Lasardi is on the bench, an extended bench.
All righty, there we go. Touristo.
I don't think you're supposed to yawn on radio.
know.
I think that's the first thing.
It might be that game.
Hosting school.
Roosters take on the Tigers, 2 p.m. Allianz Stadium.
Big changes, loads of changes. All the origin players that are out for the Roosters. No Crichton, no Watson, no Collins, no Lenu. But we will be seeing a couple of debuts. First one, Tom Rodwell will make his debut on the wing for the Roosters.
He's a try-scoring machine.
It's a real pedigree sort of week, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mark Nwangani-Tawasi, he moves to the centres to replace Bobby Toya. The other debut will be Max McCarthy. He earns his debut on the bench alongside Zach Docker-Clay, Taylor Lasalu, and De La Salva. Other ins, Makesi Makatoa, Benai Iolu, and Blake Steep, all on the side, as is Egan Butcher, who returns from injury because Siwa Wong.
So there you go, boys. You keep knocking us, but 2 juniors making their debut.
I know, yeah. Is it Max McCarthy, Brian, or is it text would come through from where? Lake
Cat-Eye, which I didn't know there was a H in there.
Yeah, Lake Cat-Eye.
I didn't know that was. I thought that was.
Is it Mac McCarthy or is it Max McCarthy? We'll find out.
I think it's the latter.
McCarthy.
For playing the Roosters this week is...
Come on,
Heath Mason. His suspension sees Sunia Taruva slide to fullback. This was Taruva's at fullback. Charlie Staines comes in on the wing. Adam Dewey is for your 5'8" because Abby Coruscant is out. Luke Lilly is the new centre with Star Toa. Talon De Silva, he's off to the Eels. So Tristan Hope, he takes over at hooker after just his second appearance in the NRL after debuting in round 1. And Charlie Murray, he's the new face.
Charlie Murray.
Murray.
Just on Jonah Pezzett, going back to that, and we were discussing yesterday about Talon De Silva, and I was saying, what's wrong with just learning one more year under Abby Coruscant? Troy Pezzett has had ample opportunities to leave. Why has he stayed?
Troy?
His dad. That's his dad.
He did leave.
Jonah. Not 1997. Troy was his dad. Playing for the Crushers. Jonah.
Yes.
This is what I'm saying. I know it's a totally different club.
Yes.
Maybe that's the thing, but just ply your trade. You got another 13 years.
Yeah.
Why the urgency to get out?
I like it. No, I like it. And by the way, Luke Lilly, thank God he's starting. Mate, last week, he was 18th man.
Yeah.
You know, he came onto the field about 4 times.
Yep.
So we just kept looking down, and there was an interchange going. Luke Lilly was holding the card. I'm like, just get the bloke out there.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's starting the game, which is fantastic. Brian, do you want to take us home? Because this last game is the Seagulls taking on the Rabbitohs. 4 points.
2 Ducks.
Okay, so we'll go the Seagulls. Just the one change to the team. So Tommy Talau is added to the bench. Brownie, gone. He's done his biceps. So Talau's recovered from hamstring injury. Oh, he's had a lot of it. He's had a lot of problems with his legs. Let's go to the Rabbitohs. Alex Johnston will be fullback as he fills in for Latrell. Isaiah Tass comes in on the wing. Ewan Aiken. That's not 2 people. It's just one. Ewan Aiken moves to centre. Jackie Whiten comes to 5'8". Cody Walker is out with another lower leg injury. Liam LeBlanc and the Dodd are the new faces on the bench.
Yeah, but have a look at the new face in jersey number 22 for the Bunnies.
Oh, well, they did say in round 20.
Yeah.
So Smitty's in.
Yeah, ta-da, Dodd.
See
Ta-da,
you, Dodd.
Doddville.
Yeah.
Brandon Smith.
Cheese is in.
Is he in?
Actually,
is he in for this one?
Definitely. Well, he did say, why would they name him?
No.
Cheese is in. Cheese isn't going off.
Cheese is in.
It's not blue cheese.
Yeah, cheese is in.
Blue vein.
Cody Walker's 21.
Is that what it's called?
Cody Walker.
Yeah,
no,
Cody Walker 21.
No?
They said it was the
Why
string.
would they name him?
Yeah.
Ducks and
Rule
drapes.
applied.
Ducks and drapes. Your man's in jersey 22.
Navale.
Yeah, we've got to keep an eye on him. We have to keep a close eye on him. Who said this? We said before the news. It was an incredible opportunity, but I also don't think I could do it justice. That's why I didn't want to commit to it Who said that?
Richo.
Correct or incorrect, Tourist?
No. Say it again. Say it again.
Okay, so who said this before we went to the Amy Drew the news? It was an incredible opportunity, but I also didn't think I could do it justice. That's why I didn't want to commit to it.
Bonnie Blue.
Bradley Fittler, is that right?
Oh, Fred. Oh,
Bradley
of course.
Fittler, yes.
Because me and Harry Lats were keen. We put our hand up to be his assistants.
Oh, really?
I thought if anyone's going to help Fred out, it'd be me and Harry Lats. I said that on our Roosters chat.
Did you
He
really?
didn't get back to me.
Well, Cam Smith is now the favourite to take place of the Kangaroos role.
I thought Wayne might be the man sliding.
Well, no, I think the rules are you can't be an NRL coach.
Okay. You know what? Rules are made to be broken.
That's
if
right.
Wayne wanted the job, I'm giving it to him.
Really?
Yep.
Brad Fittler has withdrawn from the race to take over as Kangaroos coach after opting to focus on his television commitments. Fittler, which is a big miss, he would have been great, has told the ARLC Commission he's no longer eyeing off the Australian Test job after having been the initial favourite to replace Mal Meninga. The former New South Wales mentor's decision leaves Cameron Smith as the front-runner for the role. Having also emerged as a genuine contender, Smith only retired from representative footy 8 years ago, but his coaching experience as Billy Slater's Queensland assistant 22-23. Thoughts, Brian?
Yeah.
Would you like Cameron Smith to be?
Yes,
Yes.
I would.
Yep.
I mean, he was a gun player.
Yep.
By all reports, he was doing a lot of coaching while he was still playing. He's got the right temperament.
Yep.
You know, I think he'd be perfect.
Perfect.
What about you? Would you?
No, I totally agree. I would have loved Freddie to do it. But in the absence of Freddie, perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Is it a bit like for other sides? It's a rookie coach. Would they get motivation? Is it a bit of disrespect for it?
No, there's no disrespect there. It's a different kettle of coaching NRL versus coaching that.
Like Laurie said yesterday.
How would I comment? I've never been anywhere near those teams, but I imagine that it's.
He'll get some good assistants around him.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Freddie and him would have been great together.
Yeah, mate, Freddie would have been great. It's a miss. We miss him. But anyway, that is a shame. Injuries confirmed by the Warriors. So the poor old Warriors. And well done to Andrew Webster. Luke Metcalf, torn ACL in his right knee. So that's him for the year. He'll miss the rest of the year. Mitch Barnett, another one. Chance Nickel-Kluxter, a lateral collateral ligament in his left knee.
Is that medial?
So he's looking at 3 to 5 weeks, Brian, on the sidelines.
Hang on, what's a lateral collateral ligament? Can someone just explain that?
I don't know, Brian.
Can someone just do the oldies? Is it
The LCL, they call that.
It's a what?
LCL. So he's out for 3 to 5 weeks. He'll join Ali Leotawa and Dallin Wateni-Zalesniak, who suffered ankle injuries round 22. I tell you what, if Coach Webster gets this side of the top 4, he is a genius. Let's play the win-loss game.
Well, yeah. So what about our man, Tuamiki?
Yep.
Is he? I know he got. He's still injured, is he? Sleazy's saying because he would slide straight into fullback. Now they might put Rog at fullback.
Yeah, we mentioned yesterday that when Jonathan Thurston went out in 2017, Tamari Martin came in and marched on to the grand final. Okay. Let's play the win-loss game, Brian. The Warriors, they've got the bye. Then they've got round 19. The Tigers in Auckland.
Win.
Knights in Newcastle. Titans in Auckland. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Dolphins in Auckland.
Loss.
Bulldogs at Accor. Dragons in Auckland. Titans in Gold Coast. Eels in Auckland.
Loss.
Probably to make the top 4, they will go to the Seagulls at Brookvale.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I'm backing them in. Nah, loss. I think they're going to finish outside the top 4.
Just outside?
Yeah.
How good's this final series? So that would mean 36 points, thank you, Tourist. 36 points,
Where does that get them?
Probably just outside.
But they've done all the good work early. They might have to change the way they play a little bit. What about Tanner Boyd?
Yes.
Put him in.
Yep. We spoke to the coach a few weeks ago, and he was saying how close that run was between Tanner Boyd and he's going to need him. This could be the greatest final series of all time. Imagine the Warriors missing the top 4, hosting a game in New Zealand.
Finish 5 versus 8.
Oh, mate.
To say against the Roosters.
It's the best.
Or Penrith. 5 versus 8, and they've got
Tanner
Boyd's
versus.
Yeah, and Tanner Boyd's out. Tamari Martin's out, and they decide to put Jet Cleary in up against his
Oh,
brother, Nathan Cleary.
yes.
Oh, that's
Brian.
a script.
Oh.
Get that into you. Get that into everyone.
Yeah, living in the Hall of Fame, the script.
Oh, what would he do? What would Ivan do? Would
that's
Nathan
great.
take it easy? They're quite the tight family.
Oh, that's great.
Would Nathan say, oh, you know what? I don't think I can play against
Little
my
fella
little
needs a win. That's great. Geez, imagine if that happened. Dreams are free. Warriors fans, by the way, CEO Cam George, he's on the show on Thursday. How long will he be the Warriors CEO for? There's suitors around the rugby. Brian, that is the quote of the year. We could have a final where Jet Cleary could be the 7 versus Nathan Cleary. Oh, I love that stuff.
How old is Jet?
Old enough. Potential suitor for out-of-favour Dragon. Danny Wadler reports on 100% footy. So the pet. Oh, geez.
Here we go.
Okay.
We thought
all right.
thought Melbourne might be the sneaky go.
So you're breaking up with someone, and you think you got someone better, and all of a sudden Tyrell Sloan is suited to the Penny Panthers.
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
geez.
we thought it might be the Melbourne go, but now this
Yeah.
is just as important. Or
That's
just,
great.
I can see this. I can definitely see this. Because Brian, obviously, it's for the top
Yep.
backup.
Yep.
They've got Jenkins there. Yeah, this is good. This is interesting.
This is interesting.
He could be playing in a grand final.
Yeah, he absolutely could. He could be. He absolutely could be. Danny Wadler reporting that. So that we like that. The Dragons re-signed junior Nick TSOUGRANIS through the Dragons on their website. The Dragons are pleased to announce Nick TSOUGRANIS has signed a contract extension that will keep him in the Red V until at least the end of 2027. So I think you'll find he's an Uncliffe Scots junior.
Oh, God, they give me bad memories. We played Pizza. Pizza was a big front row playing for Uncliffe Scots. We got beat 68-0. I'll never forget it. We were playing at Tempe, and we were rank. It was like under 14s.
Yeah.
We were so rank, and we rock up, and these blokes had beards.
Yeah.
And I said to my front rower, because I was playing the back row, I just tapped it, and I said, mate, get into him. And he said, I'm not running.
So pizza with olives and everything.
Oh, his name was Pizza, and he had to have been.
Yeah.
I'm saying he was 130 kilos. There's no way he was 16. We went to Tempe
Black,
Park.
yellow, and red.
Black
were the
rail,
colours.
and that was frightening. And we were these poor little kids from the eastern suburbs,
Yeah.
and we got pumped. Shout out to Pizza. Hopefully he's still with
Yeah,
us.
well, Nick Pizza TSOUGRANIS, he is re-signed there. Raiders re-signed also, by the way. The Raiders reporting. They've re-signed SAVELIO TAMALE to their club. So he'll be in the green
great
and the
sign.
lime green till at least the end of 2028. So there you go, Brian.
Yeah,
Good player.
Great player.
Ex-Dragon.
Strong, ex-Dragon, but ex-Manly junior. Played a lot of football.
Was he a Manly junior?
Played a lot of football with Lehigh Hopawate.
Really?
Yeah, growing up. So
Wow.
he's gone on what a breakout year. When is he back this year? I know he dislocated his leg.
He could be close to finals.
Okay.
Very close to finals.
He-
Rabbitohs lock in, by the way.
You getting bullied here?
We're getting bullied. Yes, before.
Tourist, just jump in so the listener knows why you're doing this.
Because we have to hit certain timings, and
Yeah.
the more time you spend talking to me, the less time you do actually stuff that you need to do before you go to the break.
Okay, well, Jonah Glover, by the
Thank
way,
you.
Jonah
Yeah.
Glover, who's a Dragon, and they're winning a lot of games in the New South Wales Cup. He has signed, according to the Rabbitohs website, with the Bunnies. The Cardinal Red, Myrtle Green, Jonah Glover is coming your way. What does that mean for Lewis Dodd? Yes, bully. We'll get to the break. What, you're still here? Well, you can see more on the Joel and Fletch socials and catch us live on SEN Radio, you beautiful humans.